chopper!
Hello everyone, it's been a long time coming, but I finally got Many Blackhawks forward Cade Maloney on the show. He's been dodging me, avoiding me.
Come on, mate. Let's tell them the truth here.
Well, I do have a small confession to make. Actually, Cade came in on the show earlier this season. This is his second time back. We did the entire show. He absolutely killed it too, mate. And turns out we had a little equipment malfunction.
After 2 hours of grueling questions, overtime, I get home and get a text from Fergo. Sorry, mate, sound's not working. Can we do it again tomorrow? No chance.
Now they say a good tradesman shouldn't blame his tools, so I'm not gonna say it was the camera's fault. I'm gonna say it was my fault. Just like the boys on the field, I can make a mistake or two. Very rarely, I must say. But I've got some new equipment, a brand new camera. Actually, Cade, you're the first one getting to use this. And mate, I know last time you were in this room, you were actually eating hot sauce with Fez. Here's a little clip to jot your memory.
Well, I've been working worse days, how it builds up.
Mickey Carroll, I'm going to show you a photo. I'm going to show that.
Holy.
Don't touch your eyes.
Oh no, my eyes.
Sorry for bringing that one back up, mate, but these weren't putting that on. That was seriously hot stuff, wasn't it?
Not at all, that was terrible. And actually, they've never done it again, so I don't know who's next, but they need to bring it back.
Yeah, I'm not sure they are doing it again. Health and safety reasons, possibly. Now, mate, I actually think it's better that you've come in again this time because you're actually playing a milestone match, so we've got you at great time.
So my 50th Cup game. So looking forward to it, all with the Blackhawks. It happens to fall on a home game on the last game of the season, so. Yeah, I knew it was close actually until you told me a couple of weeks ago. I thought it was 40 something, but I didn't know it was this close and didn't know it was going to actually work out for it to be this season. But I don't know, it's taken a long time to get here, so I've been with Blackhawks since 2016 now, so yeah, a lot of setbacks, but you know, a lot of highs as well. It's been, yeah, I'm just grateful to get it all 50 with one club.
Yeah, so 50, you've got another 50 in you. You're coming back next year, surely one more year at least.
Yeah, and I'm feeling pretty good, so I think I'll go another year and we'll see from there, but I'm still feeling pretty good, so.
Okay, well, can I ask you, mate, just after the weekend, you've played PNG, big brutes across the park. A couple of days later, you're still recovering. Are you sort of questioning yourself now why you do this week in, week out?
Yeah, sometimes. I'm still a bit sore, but no, it's always a really good trip over there. Yeah, we're there for about 3 days. We had a lot of fun over there as well. So no, it's always good to get over there, and they're a tough team over there. They're a different team. I'm pretty sure their win rate's like 20% high over there. So yeah, they're a different team. They're tough and they grind it out. And unfortunately, we let it get away in the end. You got to play until the 80th minute, literally. I think we're up by 8 points with 4 minutes to go, and 2 quick tries and two consecutive sets, and they got us. But you know, that's 17 errors overall in the game. You just can't win a game like that.
And what was the crowd like? Because I know it wasn't as full as it's usually been, but still pretty loud.
Yeah, even though I think it was about a third as full as I remember last time, but they still sounded the exact same. They were loud and then they were into it, so it was good fun. Now,
just tell us about the season, mate. It's been a little bit disappointing. We sort of made a late charge, but it didn't quite get to the finals. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's been a disappointing season. I think we had a lot of potential, but it just didn't pan out for whatever reason. There's a lot of interruptions, and I think, yeah, it just wasn't meant to be.
Do you sort of feel like we've still got the cattle there to go again next season?
Oh, 100%. I think, yeah, we re-signed the boys that, our local boys and keep the group tight together. I think we have a good run next year as well.
And what about your own season, mate? How have you sort of summed it up? Been probably one of our most consistent players. I'm not just saying it because he's here, but you've sort of been one of the top performers each week. Do you feel like you've sort of contributed quite well?
Yeah, I'm happy with my season. I think the goal was to build on last year and just to be consistent. I think I was a little bit inconsistent last year starting, obviously after having 2 years off. And so my goal was just to be, consistently in the side first of all, and then to keep my spot. And I think I've done that. I feel probably fitter than most of the other years. I think getting a full pre-season and getting, that last year's season under my belt, and then getting more minutes at the start of the season, I think really helped me get the meters and get the run meters up.
Now, you've had a bit of a different role this year, coming off the bench at times as well, discussing with the coaches. That's just to bring some experience on the field around those young guys. But have you sort of enjoyed that role?
Yeah, I don't mind it. I was kind of doing that last year as well, and I've started this year, starting most games, and then kind of as players come back, started from the bench. But as long as I kind of get the same amount of minutes, I don't really mind, and I don't mind either.
Yeah, well, I think almost you're playing more minutes because sometimes you're coming on and then you just play the rest of the game.
Keep looking to the side, but they just look away, so I just say, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, but do you like that? Do you like just getting out there and just going hard until basically you can't anymore?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much what they tell me to do. They say go out there and you just run it out until exactly you can't.
I guess most importantly, every season you have played, even though they've been interrupted, you scored a try, and you've already ticked that off the list.
And you only got to get one. So as I got my one this year, my average is probably 1.3 a year. So as long as I get my one, then I keep my average is fine.
Do you think you can snag one on the last game of the season at home, big occasion?
That'd be good. I'd double my average, so who knows?
Now, I know the boys will be desperate to try and win this final home game of the season against Burleigh, round 22 of the Host Plus Cup. They're not just going to try and do it for your special occasion. We want to try and give our fans something to cheer about. It's been a tough old season at home. Kick-off on Saturday at 4 p.m, but it definitely won't be easy against the Bears. Strangely, you're playing them for the first time in the very last round, but they're actually chasing the minor premiership. Have you had a chat about how you're going to beat Burleigh and what their strengths are, I guess?
Yeah, obviously they're at the top of the table, and they're a tough side and have been for years now. They're really consistent. Yeah, they're a big side all around the park. They have some big centres as well. They're a really skillful side. I think we can't really have any errors in the game like we did on the weekend, or penalties. They're going to bite us in the end of the game. You can't really train for that. I think it's more of a focus thing. I think our plan is to go out and enjoy ourselves, and like you said, give our fans and people, our family and friends, something to cheer about. It's our last home game. It's been a very up and down year. I think the boys are just keen to get out there in front of people that have supported us all year and get the win. The pressure's off pretty much, so I think it'll allow us to play our best footy.
Well, fingers crossed we can get the win here on Saturday. Now, the under-21s are also battling Burleigh in what's actually a top 4 clash. We're third, they're fourth. That game gets underway at 2 p.m. Jack Taylor's expecting a much tougher test than last weekend's win over the Pride in Cairns when the visitors cruised to a 44-6 victory. Here he is.
Yeah, we played Pride on the weekend. Bit of a scrappy game, not really up to our standards. Started well, completed well the first couple of sets, and then just sort of fell away, I think. Sort of half fell asleep a little bit. Woke up towards the end and ran away with it a bit, but I think it was a good wake-up call. Playing Burleigh Bears here on the weekend, they're another top 4 side, so that'll be a good test for us coming into finals time. It'll probably be pretty much a finals game before the finals, really, so it'll be good. Have a good intense game, good hit out. They're a big side, there'll be a lot of stuff through the middle. I think that's where the game's been won and lost for us, because we know we've got points in our outside backs, so if we just hold on in the middle, we'll come over the top, I believe.
Thanks, Jack. Good luck to yourself and the boys in that game. Now time to look at a bit of local league results, and we'll look ahead to the final round of the season. A great win to the Miners over Brothers in Charters Towers, 30-14 the final score, which should secure the Miners' second spot on the ladder behind the Brethren, who'd already wrapped up the minor premiership. Souths jumped above Centrals into third after beating the Tigers 22-12, while Norths made it back-to-back wins, beating the Roosters 28-14. The Devils' final game is against the Bulls. Burdekin battles Herbert River, the Tigers take on Brothers, and Charters Towers clash with Western Lions. And Cade, thanks for coming on the show. I'm feeling a real sense of deja vu saying that. Hopefully we won't need you for what they say is third time lucky.
Hopefully not. Thanks for having me. If the sound doesn't work again, though, I'm not coming on again. That's it.
That's fair enough. Congratulations again on making 50 games this weekend. Hopefully you get the win. Hopefully you get a try. And remember, guys, you can stay up to date with all your latest Mendy Blackhawks news by jumping on our social media pages and, of course, our club websites. We'll see you next time.